What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Bands, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Today, the title of this video is called Asking Billionaires How They Got Rich, Beverly Hills. Let's see it. I watch this guy a lot, so I'm actually interested in this video. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have premium, so hopefully he is not milking the ads. Let's get this started.
Let me ask you, how would your life change if you were making an extra $10K with your own online fitness business?
You ever been broke before?
Hell no.
No? And what line of business are you in?
Shit, I want to tell you that, but I ain't been broke.
Are you a business owner?
I was, but I sold my company.
How much did you sell your company for?
$255 million.
Good
Sold a
God.
company for over 250 mil?
I did.
Actually.
Yep.
How old are you now?
I'm 39.
And how old were you when you became a millionaire?
17.
17 years old?
Jeez.
That's right. You became a millionaire at 17. Throughout your career, what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
In sales?
Yes.
Hundreds of millions a year.
Did you go to college?
I did go to college.
Elementary was good enough.
All right, so give me one last lesson about business. It's not taught in school.
Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, we just landed in Beverly Hills, in one of the richest cities in the entire world, Los Angeles, California. And today, I'm gonna be going around one of the wealthiest shopping centers out on Rodeo Drive to ask holiday shoppers how they created their wealth, how they grew multi-million dollar, billion-dollar net worths, and how you can do the exact same thing and start your path to becoming financially free going into 2025. So stay tuned from start to finish, because this is gonna be another banger. But with that being said, let's get this video on the way.
Yo, look, bands, and I mean,
Excuse me, sir.
oh, yeah.
Question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
You have to ask a millionaire.
What do you mean?
I'm a billionaire.
You're a billionaire?
Book club.
How old were you when you became a billionaire?
Oh, in my 50s.
In your 50s? And what line of business were you in?
The hospitality business.
What were you doing in hospitality?
It's a funny story. I was blessed boy to boardroom. I've done every job. Created Diamond Resorts International.
Yeah, so you're a business owner.
I was. Hilton owns my company today.
Hilton bought your company?
Hilton bought my
my
company.
God. So this
Eventually,
guy-
What did the company do?
I own hotels.
Yeah, I
all over
figured.
the world, 35 countries.
I go all over the world interviewing the most successful
Hotels is
entrepreneurs.
a good way.
Sure.
Listen, because I was looking into it. Hotels is a good way. It's just you need that money on. Like hotels, I think you need like 20 M's to get into a hotel, and that's like a little. That's not even a crazy one. That's like maybe a 4-star, couple rooms. Yeah, bro, it's expensive, dog.
A lot of money?
No, like I started with negative $20 million. Unfortunately, my father went broke. I had to pay it off. So I didn't start from zero. I started negative $20 million. Try that party trick.
And what did you turn that into?
I actually created a company that was worth $2.2 billion, $3.3 billion equity value. Actually, enterprise.
You see how much like emphasis he's putting in billion? Like, bro, like, all right,
Yeah.
Wow. What was your relationship with debt as a business owner?
I always made sure that I never over-levered myself, and I always paid my partners back as quick as I can, my banks off as quick as I can, before I took money myself. So I always made sure that people were paid off before I paid myself.
Did you go to college?
I did.
Did college help you become a billionaire?
It taught me how to think logically, because I went to school to be a surgeon. I never went to business school. I kind of did, because Mike Milken helped me learn business. He gave me my business
Mike
degree,
Milken.
and Harry Reid taught
Write that
me
down, write that down, write that down.
politics and policy.
You sold billions of dollars in revenue and in profit throughout your career. What is a billionaire's secret to sales? Give me some sauce on sales right here.
Listen.
Is that simple?
Listen.
Yeah.
The customer, your friends, your bankers will always tell you the pathway. Listen.
Yeah.
Deliver equal or greater value.
But what's your best negotiation advice as a billionaire?
Put the pen across the table, and the first person who talks loses.
Yeah, actually.
You know, I've heard that so many times, but like, break that down. Like, what do you mean the first person to talk? So you mean to tell me I'm putting like paper and you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just looking at you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like say it for real. Like, what are you guys talking about?
Break that down. You don't want to speak first in a negotiation is what you're saying.
When the deal is ripe, it solves itself. Just put the pen across the table and shut up. But that comes from listening.
What's a lesson about money
Maybe
that
I
banks
didn't
don't want
listen.
people to
Maybe.
know?
The lessons are like always, I would never
Maybe that was
negotiate
on
with my
me.
banks. Don't negotiate with your banks. Make sure you make your banks a ton of money. They'll always be there for you.
What do you mean by that? Because banks are in the business of making money for themselves. So how can you kind of, I guess, forego that or...
I never negotiated rate. I always made sure my banks made a lot of money with me. We all made made a lot of money together.
Yeah.
Everyone was always paid back. Everyone. My investors early, my bankers early, and they all made a lot of money. So never worry about negotiating rate. If somebody offers you a deal and it makes sense for everyone, let everyone make money.
Right. Like, have you ever been broke before?
That's how I
Damn
think
close.
about it. Like even with real estate, like when my realtor's like, oh, the commission and all that, I'm like, bro, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you making money, I'm making money. At the end of the day, all is good. If it's good business, all is good, bro. I don't try to short anyone. Like, that'd be the problem with most things. Like, most people be trying to find a quick buck and short people. That's why I'm telling you, they say the root of all evil is money, and a lot of people do some grimy things over a couple dollars. So you just gotta watch who you in business with, and you gotta trust who you in business with. Like, I can't even do that with people like that, bruh. But all the people I'm with, I trust them. I got good faith. That's the thing. Like, I think really is what you bring on. Like, the more you speak is what you attract. Like, it's like manifesting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a negative person, like, oh, if I do this, this will happen. Well, when you do it, that will happen. If I speak positive versus someone who speaks negative, I would see more things positive in my life versus the person who's always speaking negative. All they're going to see is negative. This keeps happening. This keeps happening. This keeps happening. To me, I don't even see that happening. I'd be like, oh, what? That's happening. That's happening. That's happening. I feel like I live a perfect life for real, but why am I chatting? My bad.
Broke, never, but it was usually for unintended consequences like 9/11, the financial crisis of 08, 09, uncontrollable situations.
What do you mean by 9/11?
When the planes hit the Twin Towers, and I was in the hotel business, and we had guests at our hotel, and then all the planes stopped flying. I had no customers. My cash register went to zero.
How important were relationships for you?
Relationships are always very important, but a matter of fact, you got to stay out of one zip code, the zip code of bad people. If they're around your life, make them go away. Don't go in that zip code. You are who you hang around with. So hang around people that are smarter than you always, that are more successful than you. Learn, and you'll have your time.
Go to the chambers of commerce. Go to the chambers of commerce, bro. Like, in your local state or your local county, just search it up. You want to get into these investment groups, even Facebook not marketplace, but Facebook groups. Sometimes they have these events on Facebook Marketplace, real estate events, business events. Even the church, like my church has a whole business center dedicated, like Christ Fellowship. And I go there, like, bro, I'm telling you, you want to get into these areas where you could be around these people. That's how you get up. If you just around the same people all the time and no one's on that type of timing, how you expect to be on that type of timing? Unless you distance yourself and be around people who do that, you'll stay where you at the whole time. So that's my advice on that.
Got to work hard.
Right.
There's no free lunch. There's no lottery. And if you win the lottery, it's called the lottery curse. So you will go broke.
Yeah.
Bad things will happen to you. Right. You have to earn it. The old-fashioned way. Work hard.
What's the red flag that you see in people that tells you stay away from that person?
When you're leasing a Lamborghini or leasing a house in Bel Air or Beverly Hills, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Don't stay
lease a
there.
house?
Don't drive it until you can pay cash for it.
So you get
Cash?
people who are renting is what you're saying.
Flakes, frauds, cons, grifters.
Wow, you got amazing advice, sir. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Fam, do you know how much bread you have to be making to sit there and be like, I'm going to pay this much in cash? Like, it's not even the cash alone, but it's like if you have that much cash, you know how much stuff you can invest in. Like, you got to be so topped off in your investment in your portfolios that you putting cash into a car. Like, me personally, I don't know if I will ever get to the point where I'm putting cash in a car. Like, not saying like on the totem pole wise or money wise, but like just my train of thought, I don't think I'm ever putting that much money down in a car. Like, I don't know. It never sits right with me.
Guys, we just ran into and interviewed a billionaire out here in Beverly Hills. He said, I'm not a millionaire. I'm a billionaire with a B.
He did say
and
that.
I have to say,
Big
my
B.
favorite part of that
Big
interview is
brr.
when he talked about the
Man.
importance of listening. And most importantly, to your customers. Guys, the biggest reason people go out of business is because they have the customers, people buying their products, but they don't listen to what they want, the changes they want being made. So they're going to go give their business to other people. If you listen to your customer feedback and figure out what they want in the products and the services that you're offering, you can create real market share and build a winning million multi-million-dollar business. Great interview out here in Beverly Hills. We got to keep this video rolling and go get another one out here. Come on.
Kappa.
Excuse me, ma'am. Quick question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
I have.
And what line of business were you in?
I owned hair salons.
So you were a business owner.
I was, but I sold it.
How much did you sell your company for?
255 million.
Good
You sold a
God.
company for over 250 mil?
I did.
To be free and flexible.
I'm
and creative
sorry!
was really essential to what I wanted to make.
I
didn't
sensed it.
find
It was
that
getting
I
too
did
good.
that.
Actually,
Yep.
I go all over the world interviewing the most successful business owners. Could I get one quick minute with you for the channel real quick?
Sure.
Did you have a lot of money when you started your company?
No, I had no money. I had no money. Luckily, my brother had a little bit of money. My brother was one of the first employees at
Watch your
Yahoo
brother
back
had,
in
like,
the day.
$1
So he had
million,
made a little bit of
talking about
money,
a
but
little
I had
bit
no
of
money. But he offered me basically sweat equity and said, you know, you run the business and I'll, you know, and be the day-to-day. And he had another job at the time. I was like, so let me get this.
Let me tell you guys something, bro. A lot of people, a lot of the minorities, they want to be the victims. They're like, hey, how is the white person making all this money, bro? How are they doing this? I don't have money. Look at the situation I'm in. Bro, look at this, bro. None of them started with money, bro. You realize this, right? Like, instead of complaining about what you don't have, try to see what they're doing and just do it too. Like, that's why I can never be like, oh, I don't put myself as the victim ever, bro. I just try to sit there, learn everything that they're saying, bro. Like, because we all start with zero, bro. I mean, some people start with something. Like think of Trump. He started with a small loan of $1 million. Okay, like, I mean, cool. But the average person is starting with $0, bro. Like, look at how many people started with $0. First guy started with negative 20 million. Bro, if they can do it, so can you. If your favorite influencer can do it, so can you. They all start as the same person at the same time, bro. In fact, you might be a little more advanced than these people who's starting, but you're not realizing it. You're not starting. You're not moving the needle. That's the thing, bro. We got to actually pull the trigger on some of these things.
I don't put in any money, but I have 50% equity, which I thought was like, that's a great deal. Like, yeah, no, I had nothing back then.
Did you raise a lot of money?
We did 75 million.
You raised 75 million.
About 75 million, give or take, yeah.
8 out of 10 companies in today's world, they don't make it past 5 years.
Oh, I know. I've invested in a lot of those.
Yeah. What's the number one reason why those businesses fail?
What I see in general, most businesses, they're just not paying attention to enough of the details that are important. And also, like, I believe in, like, asking your employees, asking your customers, like, what's working for you, what's not. And, like, most people don't want to hear bad feedback because it hurts. And you're like, you've put all this money into this business and you don't want to be told, like, something you've thought is good isn't good. But if you can get past that and listen and pay attention to what's going on in your business and what's working and what's not working, you know, I just don't think a lot of people even see it to be able to correct it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I do think you should ask. Asking is very important. Ask, hey, how do you feel about this? Or how do you feel like we could do better on this? And you're not going to like everything that you hear, but that's what makes you better. You think when Chanel first started, their bags was 5-star, bro? No. Think when Gucci or any of these people started, they were like this? No. Look at your favorite influencers. If you watch YouTube and consume YouTube like I do, I consume YouTube a lot. Look at their first video, bro. Nothing was ever good when it first started. A lot of people are scared to start because they're scared of that bad moment. Bro, do it, bro. Do it like this. I'm doing it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't be scared of that bad moment. It's not going to be good when you first do it, but the more you do it, the better you get. And then the quality changes, your performance changes, your pockets change. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to pray for some change, we can't break $1. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the biggest differences.
Huge. I mean, you know how it is. Whether you're going into a restaurant or your favorite coffee shop, you inherently, whether you realize it or not, you feel better if everything's taken care of. You feel like there's somebody in charge. Things are running smoothly. You're not waiting forever. The person at the front isn't have attitude with you. Like, you go to the bathroom, it's not disgusting. Like, there's an ambiance that a business owner can create to make you, as the customer, me, feel comfortable. And I really like being here. They don't often know why. You know, have you ever been in like a place where someone pulls out a chair and they hear that loud like screech and you're like, why doesn't somebody fix that? Put a little thing on the bottom of the chair. Like, it drives me crazy. But I'm a lunatic.
Yeah,
like, I will go into any place and be
doing
like, this
that,
could be so much better. You know, so I think that's why, to your point, I didn't know exactly the statistics. But yeah, so many fail because they're just not paying attention.
As a multiple 9-figure entrepreneur, what was the best financial advice that you ever received?
I would say be really careful who you get into business with. And that was definitely an experience that we went through as we were raising money, and we raised about 75 million. You don't want to raise money from the wrong people. And by the wrong people, I mean people who aren't in lockstep with you, of what you want to build, what your vision is. It's like a lot of entrepreneurs, I think, can easily make the mistake of someone's offering to give them a lot of money to invest in their company, but they have a different idea of what they want and what the long-term vision of it is, or, you know, what infrastructure is going to look like, or if the CEO or founder is going to stay. Like, there's all these things that come into play. So you have to really know who you're getting into business with, because again, it's a marriage, and you want to make sure you feel really good about that, not just take a check.
Guys,
I mean, if you pay them off,
for over $250 million, and we're headed to go get our next interview right now. But before we do that, I need to drop some game for you guys. See, after interviewing over 1,000 millionaires and over 10 billionaires, the one lesson I've learned is there's only one shortcut to success in anything you want out of life, in business, in your career, in finances, and everything. That's mentorship. And that's why, after building a multi-billion-dollar network over the last 3 years, growing this channel across social media to 10 million followers, I decided to launch one of the greatest entrepreneur communities in the entire world, called the School of Mentors. We've already got almost 2,000 members, where every single week,
I felt it in my bones.
Hop on live. Guys do not learn and implement. Do not want to miss out.
Neil Patel.
And for those that don't know, what industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
Marketing.
Are you a business owner?
I am.
How long have you been an entrepreneur?
I heard marketing get... Oh! I'm sorry, bro. Come on, dog. How you gonna embarrass me like that?
Entrepreneur for
23 years.
What was the turning point getting into entrepreneurship?
Well, I was 16 when I was starting, so there wasn't too many options other than create your own business if you wanted to make money.
What was the most amount of money?
I heard marketing get to the bag.
Well, our revenue is in the 9 figures a year, and for income, I try not to make more than 4 or 5 million a year max in distributions, because I rather reinvest majority of the profits versus taking it. So I take enough to pay for my expenses. The rest I invest into buying more companies, expanding, hiring more people, etc.
There's a saying that I love about marketing, that a lot of people are extremely good at what they do, but no one knows what they do. Yeah. What's a hack about marketing that you could give to a business owner in today's world, that maybe they have a great product, but they suck at building awareness?
The #1 highest ROI channel right now in marketing that most people don't want to leverage is influencer marketing. But I'm not talking about the people who have a lot of followers. I'm talking about the people that are micro-influencers between 1,000 and 100,000 followers. Look for ones that are relevant to your product and service, that have really engaged communities. Hit them up. They're super flexible in how they take compensation, so you can pay them commission-based, a percentage of sales. They'll go above and beyond to make really good content and promote your product. It's extremely profitable. We see over a 30% return on investment with micro-influencers.
So that's marketing from a 9-figure.
Rewatch this video and see exactly what he said, because I zoned out a little bit. But but yeah, I don't want to keep rewinding. But yeah, I'm about to watch that again.
Entrepreneur right there.
Yeah, that works out.
I love that. And why do a lot of companies fail in today's world?
Most people would say most businesses fail because of lack of capital. I say that most businesses fail because they're going after too small of a TAM. TAM stands for total addressable market. You know, someone may look at my business and be like, oh, 9 figures, that's a lot of money. Well, some of my competitors do 15, 18 billion a year in revenue. So if you're after a really big market, it's not hard to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% of the market. If you want to go after a $10 million market, if you capture 100% of it, all you're making is $10 million a year, and that's just revenue. You want to go after something really big and just try to capture a small percentage of it.
I love it. How old are you now?
I'm 39.
And how old were you when you became a millionaire?
17.
17 years old?
That's
you
right.
You became a millionaire at 17.
I started my career when I was 15.5/16, and I was helping people drive more traffic to their websites. My first client paid me $5,000 a month. I made him 25 million in revenue, got 3 more referrals. That took me up to 20 grand a month, and it just kept scaling from doing really good work.
Did you inherit the money?
No, my parents, my mom was a teacher, and my dad worked at a bank.
Did you go to college?
I did go to college.
Was it worth it?
No. I would not recommend anyone go to college unless you're in a profession that requires you to go to college.
If you had
Listen. Hot take. I think college is worth it for people who's getting doctor, lawyer, engineering, nursing, things like that, where it's a high ticket degree. Go to college. But for your average person, especially if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, I don't think college is necessary. I mean, I think I'm still going to take classes. So Don't quote me, but I don't think college is necessary. Why I say that is because most of these people, well, ironically, most of these people went to college, but what I'm saying is a lot, like, there's so many ways to make money that I don't think you need. In fact, like, how old am I? 21? Bro, out of high school, I started my career. So, like, I started making money at 20 or at 19. 19, I think. 20. Either 19 or 20, I started making money. I didn't go to college, bro. I didn't go to college and start making money. And then I have investments already without going to college. If I keep scaling up, I'll be where I want to be without touching college. You feel what I'm saying? So all you need is the paper. Money rules the world, but it's also the root of evil. So don't let money be your master. Let it be your slave.
From zero, and you had 1 year to make $1 million and your life depended on it, what would you do?
I would go buy a business from someone who's retiring in a boring, ugly field like roofing, plumbing, HVAC, do seller-based financing, and get an SBA loan, so a combo of both, and grow that business and put in technology like spreadsheets, invoicing, and automate all the stuff they're not doing. Get them better rankings on Google, also do their Google My Business profile, get the reviews, ratings, and grow the business.
But if you had to start from...
This guy just gave you the blueprint. And you see what I'm saying? What are you going to do now? He gave you the blueprint. What are you going to do? The thing with SBA loan, you do need 10%. So if it's $100,000, you need $10,000. So just get that chicken. But you don't even need $100,000 in cash. What you can do, and don't tell anyone I said this, if you have a business credit card or a personal credit card that has that $10,000, or if you have two that has $5,000 each, literally liquidate the credit cards, put it in your bank account. I would let it age. I can say let it age, but you don't even have to let it age. I didn't let mine age at all. You could let it age for 6 months, then apply for that SBA. You have your $20,000. All you're doing is making your minimum payments on your credit cards. I would recommend doing your business profiles though, because if you do your personal, it's going to drop your credit score. So I would do your business credit cards. You got to go on your business, make a business on sunbiz.org. Go on irs.gov, get your EIN. Once you have that, you go to the bank, open up a business bank account. Now you got that. Cool. Then you age it. You do your net 30 accounts or whatever you want to do to build the credit. Get your business credit card. That's how you get the business credit card. Liquidate the business credit card. Get the cash. Apply for the SBA. They'll pay for the rest. Come on, dog.
How would you get the money to buy that business?
You would seller-based finance it. So you say, hey, you're retiring, you're 6 years old, you don't want your HVAC business anymore, I'll buy it from you. I'll put down 2x profit, which I can get bank financing for, and you hold the note and provide the rest of the financing.
Will banks give you money if you don't have any capital?
Yes, they will, based on that business. And the government helps. It's called
I greatly apologize. Dumb just ran out of storage, but let's continue.
Financing.
Wow, they don't teach that in school, you know that, right?
They don't.
That's
They don't.
amazing.
Most people who go to Harvard right now aren't thinking about private equity or venture capital. They're graduating Harvard and saying, hey, instead of going and working for someone, I should just go buy one of these boring, ugly businesses that are owned by these 60-year-olds who are retiring because no one wants their old, ugly business that's printing off millions of dollars in profit.
One of the greatest transfers of wealth that's about to happen.
That's right.
You got amazing advice, my friend. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you.
sir. I appreciate you. You guys, we just interviewed a 9-figure marketing mogul out here in Beverly Hills. That's got to be one of my favorite interviews I've done. Because when I asked him what he were to do if he were to start over from zero and how he were to build back his empire and make $1 million in a year, go back and rewatch, listen to his answer. See, these guys, once they have the mindset and the skill sets to build this kind of wealth, you can take everything away from them and they will build it back and build it back 10 times bigger. Great interview out here in Beverly Hills. We got to keep this video rolling and go get another one out here. Come on. Excuse me,
Chase
sir.
that banger down.
Rule
Oh
number
my
3,
gosh.
you can't get rich slow.
When
When I owned 100 houses,
This guy printed money for real.
Sir, question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
Hell no.
No? And what line of business are you in?
Shit, I want to tell you that, but I ain't been broke.
Wait, real quick. I started a channel in Austin. I grew it to 10 million followers. I've interviewed the biggest business owners all over the world. Could I get 1 quick minute with you real quick?
What's up?
Can I get 1 quick minute with you?
Just one quick minute. Go ahead.
What line of business are you in?
I'm in transport.
Transporting.
Yeah.
You own a trucking company or what?
Yeah, transport. Okay.
How did you get into this business? What was
Man,
the
you know what?
turning point?
Someone told me about it. I was driving
Yeah,
down the
I
freeway.
heard about
I always
trucking,
see these
dog.
trucks going down the freeway. And I said, man,
There's this lady that I follow on Instagram. Her name Trucking Guru. I'm not endorsing her or anything, but I seen her bank account one time. She posted the bank statement. Boy, off one shipment, she made $450,000. She said she made over 100 M's in trucking. And then in the video, she said that was years ago. I said, bro, what? Hey, that trucking, they getting chicken in the trucking. She got a course and everything. I think it's like 10 racks though. I don't know. It's kind of expensive, but she got a course. I think she break down dispatching and all that. I don't know. Some people said she was scamming though, so I don't know.
Transport is always there. It's always going to be there. No electronic, no robot or anything like that is going to change it. It's just going to be there.
It's recession-proof and people can't replace it.
You can't replace it. You can't replace it. Always going to be in a job.
Well, I'm not going to say she is scamming. My bad. I don't know if you guys kind of misconstrued that. I don't know if she's scamming or not. I looked at her page. It seemed legit. It's just 10 racks. That's the only thing. I don't know anything negative or anything.
You looking for a job?
Not a job, but maybe another business to get into. Let me ask you this, right? Like at the company, in terms of revenue, not personal income,
got me
what was
cheesing,
the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Man, you want me to tell, man, and it's almost the first of the year. You want me to actually put that on IRS?
Just revenue, not personal.
I couldn't say.
But is it safe to say there's a lot of money to be made?
It's a lot of money to be made, and it pays my bills.
Do you come from a lot of money?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My father's a king.
If you lost everything tomorrow, could you make it all back?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm a brother. We lost everything before, so it's nothing for us to get it back.
Are you a good salesman?
Yes, I am.
What's your secret to selling?
Consistency. Never take no for an answer.
How about negotiating? A lot of people struggle to close deals. You've closed some big deals with some heavy hitters. What's your negotiation advice?
Man, like I said, consistency. Everything is consistency, man. And preference. Being at the right place at the right time. You can take a piece of a glass of water, a bottle of water, and move it from place to place, and it changes its price. But it's the same glass of water.
That's game right there.
Facts.
Love that, my friend. Did you go to school? You went to college or no?
That's the airport, dog. I go to Walmart, get a bottle of water, $1. Go to the airport, $5.75. Like, bruh.
Elementary was good enough.
Elementary was good enough. All right, so give them one last lesson about business that's not taught in school.
Man, you working, man. Am I getting paid for this, brother?
Maybe.
Am I getting paid for this?
We have to cut it. We have to cut it for you.
You're lying. Get a mentor. Definitely get a mentor. Because you don't have a mentor, you don't have no direction. You know, and find out his bad moves that he had made. You can grow from there.
You got amazing advice, my friend. Thank you so much.
Happy holidays.
Thank you, my friend. Likewise. Thank you. Guys, that is a wrap on today's video. I need you guys to like and subscribe for amazing content we've got coming every single week on this channel to connect you guys, to learn from the biggest business owners in the entire world. And if you're not a member already, you guys need to join my private entrepreneur community, the School of Mentors. The link's going to be up here or down in the description, where you guys can connect with, learn from, and implement the skills taught to you directly from the millionaires and billionaires I interview every single week via live calls, live workshops, where you can ask your questions directly to the people I interview about how to scale and grow your business, how to sell, how to develop, how to invest, everything. You do not want to miss out on this opportunity. So I can't wait to see you inside of my community, the School of Mentors. That being said, see you in the next video.
W video. Oh, that's me. Hey, all right. That's a sign. Go watch the next video. Thank you, guys. Peace.